Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, the 8th of August. If you're coming to this video not live, go down below. All the timestamps are below this video. And welcome, everybody. Readings with Allie. Hello. I'm going to answer your question in just a second. Brandy, hello. A. Ortiz, hello. And Dad, hello. Mitch, hello. Sandy, good evening. And Karen, hello. And Lena, hello. Thank you for being here. Mark, hello. And Brandy, did I say hi to you? I don't know. Brandy, hello. Thank you for being here. Readings with Allie, thank you for the super chat last night. You say here, my question is, I'm having a situation with both Tarapato and Pucallpa, whatever you say here, or Pucallpa, Peru, still in their releasing, headed to my next cleansing soon. I'd say, I'd say just stick to your plan, is what I'd say here. So, yeah, I feel like you're coming away from this. Seven of Wands, but the Emperor would just say stick to whatever plan you have to clear this up. So I would just stick to your plan. But Seven of Wands, I feel like you're walking away from these challenges for sure. Is Henry, by the way, Henry Dickerson, if you're here, let me know so I can answer your question as well. Elizabeth Gonzalez, thank you for the super chat. You say, will me and Andy have a future together? Get out of your head. But I would say, yes, the lovers. So, yes, definitely. I feel like you will. Elizabeth Gonzalez, again, thank you for the super chat. You say you have the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. This could be a choice in love, so you could very much have a choice. Could also just be your. This is you always get these cards, right? You always get these cards of your finances improving. So obviously it's like some sort of journey or path that you're on right now of improving your finances. And that's pretty much what I feel for you. I feel like you are just improving your finances or kind of improving work in some way. But that looks pretty good for sure. NC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is my Sagittarius trying to use me for money? Knight of Swords, I would say kind of is what I'd say here. Knight of Swords, not like a blatant, not like a blatant lying card or anything like that, but it is like a little bit, can be a little bit of a tricky card. So I would definitely be careful, is what I'd say to you. But you do have the Heartbreak card, so I would definitely be careful in this situation, no doubt about it. Ellie M, thank you for the super chat, by the way. You say, what are my new Gemini dates intentions? You say here, and how will my date go with him Monday? I feel like things will go very well. You say, I'm a Gemini too, and can I trust him? I would say yes to you, 9 of Cups. So I would say yes, you can trust him. I feel like your date is going to go very well. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles says take the journey. And you say, and what about the Virgo guy? How will that go? Too slow is what I'm going to say to you. Yeah, too slow on the Virgo for sure. I feel like he'd be willing to put the work in, but Hangman, I don't think he can make a decision to save his life. I would stick with the Gemini for now. Yeah, justice, balance. So I feel like the Gemini would be good for you for now. Gabby, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, so you gave me a positive insight yesterday on my situation with Libra. Will I hear from him soon? And am I on his mind in a positive way? You have the Page of Cups. Definitely messages. Yeah, look at this. 8 of Wands. Very quick messages coming in for you, Gabby. So I would say yes to you. And so I feel like you will be hearing from him soon. Very quick movement. Queen of Swords says be open. So it says make sure to be open in this situation. Yeah, you have the Hierophant as well. This could lead to marriage. It's not saying that you will get married. It's way too early to tell that, but it is a very good sign. And you say, am I on his mind? You have the Page of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. This is like work, really. But yeah, 6 of Wands. I feel like he wants to pay you attention. So I would say yes for the most part. I feel like that you are on his mind, but he's also probably focused on work. 7 of Pentacles will represent focusing on a lot of different stuff. But I would say, yeah, for the most part, yeah, definitely getting communication. Ace of Swords, victory, hearing communication, hearing some news. So I would say definitely yes. Lily, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, how will this month be? You have the Tower and the 3 of Wands. The Tower is not a bad card, Lily, as I always say. I feel like you're in the rebuilding process, just in general. So I feel like you are rebuilding certain things in your life, probably, or different things in your life in some way. And that's probably for the best. 3 of Wands really is a card that tells me that you are rebuilding in the first place as well. So 3 of Wands is definitely a card of like rebuilding or kind of fixing certain things in your life. And it is a card of like exploration and figuring out where you want your life to go in general. So I feel like you could be like answering a lot of those questions this month. Could be like, this tells me that it could be a deeper month in a lot of ways. And, like where you're doing a lot of deep inner work. But overall, very positive is what I'm going to say to you. JC, hello. Wait, did I miss NC? NC, oh no, I answered you. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Still waiting on final word. Capricorn worries advice for the next few days. You have the Ace of Wands, amazing, JC. And please drink something. I will try. But yeah, I feel like things will go well. Get out of your head. Two of Swords, right? But Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. Yeah, Four of Cups, stop worrying, but Four Cups is still manifesting your life as you want it, so I feel like you could be doing that. And Ten of Wands, releasing burdens, JC. So I feel like you're headed in the right direction. Knight of Wands, yeah, life is about to get faster. And this is more of a go with the flow energy, I always say, with the Knight of Wands. Maybe that's not the right word to use on this card, because really it's just a card of being more free-spirited. But overall, very positive. So I feel like things are looking up. Moonshine Z, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, is Leo gonna reconciliate with me? I would say no to you for sure. Yeah, I would say no. You have the Star. Star even to me would represent moving on to someone else. So I would say no with the Moon. The Moon is like fears, worries, fears about finding someone else in your life. Star to me is definitely new love. For the most part, it is a card of renewal, but to me it's a card of like it has more to do with you. The Star is not a card of like other people, it's the light that's inside of you. So to me this would represent finding someone new. Ortiz, thank you for the super chat. Hope you're doing well. Really appreciate it. Will there be anything that will ruin this job in San Jose? I would say no. I'd say no. Two of Cups, perfect match. But the Strength card just says the only thing that could potentially ruin it is not being determined that you will get it. So the Strength says you need to be determined to get this job. But if you do that, you will be successful. So I would say no. I don't think there's anything that can get in your way at this point. No doubt about it. Aaliyah the Leo, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Why is it taking me so long to get over him? Because you're thinking about it. That's why. The Six of Cups says that you are reliving all the thoughts and feelings of it. As I always say, to me, the Six of Cups is not a card of your ex coming back. To me, it's a card of just nostalgia, just thinking about the past. So I feel like that. So I feel like you can get back on the horse. I would get out there and date, even if you don't commit to anybody. Just getting out there and dating and like kind of doing those activities, I feel like will be enough to kind of like move you away from this energy. But I feel like you need to do something, is what I'd say, to get away from it. Journey, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say just quit job, card for career for this month. Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you're fine here. Yeah, look, Chariot. Victory is in your control, so I feel like you just need to take control, make sure you get something else. But Journey, this looks very positive. I knew that you were going to leave anyway, so it makes perfect sense to me. But definitely something new coming in for you. Queen of Pentacles, plenty of resources, plenty of money, so definitely very good cards for you. Angel Ram, thank you for the super chat. I have an interview this Friday. Will I get the job? Four Swords, you've been waiting a long time. Six of Swords, I would say, yeah, definitely possible. Six of Swords is not a guaranteed job, by the way. Six of Swords is moving on to calmer shores, but it says like you need to make sure to use all your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities. Yeah, there could be like a lot of competition for this position. Five of Wands that just flew away. But yeah, I feel like there is definitely great potential. Five of Wands says try to stand out on this interview, try to do something different, or try to practice before your interview or something. But that does look very positive. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles could be a job. Barb Forbes, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will Virginia Tech become a long-term client? I would say yes. I feel like you need to let go of your fears in this situation. But Queen of Wands, them being attracted to you is what I'd say here. Yeah, Page of Swords says do your research, but I would say yes. Rosa, thank you for the super chat as always. Really appreciate it. What did R think about my text message? An ending or transformation is what I would say here. So I feel like there's some sort of change. I don't know. It could have brought back like fears, doubts, or anxieties in this situation as well. San, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for the weekend, and will my project be successful? For the weekend, you have the Nine of Wands. So make sure to open up to new opportunities and socialize this weekend, like I said to everybody. And you say, will my project be a success? I would say yes. The world, literally completion of a project successfully. So yes, definitely. Readings with Ali. Working on a new spread. How will that go? Very well. I feel like you should just do it here with the Fool card. So just take the leap of faith. So I feel like it'll go very well for you, Ali. Yeah, Page of Wands, like discovering something new. So I feel like this will go very well for you. Literally the card of being creative as well, coming up with something new. So I feel like this will go very well for you. Christina Nava, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, finances, potential lawsuit. You do have the Four of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is feeling a lack of finances here. The High Priestess. High Priestess says no action. Temperance. I feel like you need to be patient in this situation. Even the Four of Wands. Fours to me in general can represent patience or kind of like seeing how things go in a situation. The Five of Pentacles, this could just be fears or doubts that things are going to work out in this situation. But I would say the Pentacles are right here, right on the card with that. So it says that the money is there or the success will be there. High Priestess is no action, but it could also be mysteries or not seeing why things are kind of happening in a situation. So, again, I could say there are mysteries surrounding this lawsuit or mysteries as to why it's happening or what's going on. But it is also a card that says make sure to, face it, make sure to take action, because High Priestess is no action, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't take action. It means that you need to face the situation head on. And Temperance is a card of patience, but it's also turning a negative into a positive. So I feel like there could be a turnaround here. I feel like you'll be fine. Four of Pentacles, I feel like this will be fine for you. I know it's not, but I feel like it will be. Virgo Love, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. For the rest of the week, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So financial independence, happiness, refinement, having the things you want. This looks really good, is what I'd say to you. So this looks pretty good to me. I feel like that you could just be feeling fancy with this card for the rest of the week. So that's that. Cecilia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, Scorpio looking for work with the Libra. Will the Libra employer call? You have the Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. I feel like you need to focus on what you really want. I would call, is what I would say to you. I pretty much say this to everybody. Saturn and Capricorn. If we have Saturn and Capricorn, we should pretty much not be waiting for an employer to call us. So we should be doing all the follow-up and everything like that. It probably increases our opportunity to get a job by about 6,000%. So I would definitely say I feel like you should call them. But Two of Pentacles, decision has not been made yet. But I don't know, Ten of Pentacles, this looks really good. So I would definitely call, is what I'd say to you. That looks really good. Pretty Nikki, what is up? Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. You say here, triple Virgo, crazy time in my life. Please help. Please pull some cards. You got it. You have the Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups. This could be you walking away from things that no longer serve you. This comes up for Virgo every single night, so it doesn't really surprise me. To me, I feel like Virgo could mostly be experiencing changes with friends or people in their lives. So that's not the only thing, but it's definitely one of the main things that Virgo could be experiencing at this time. So you could be walking away from friends, or you could be looking at your relationships and deciding what relationships are fulfilling, what ones are not. Eight of Cups is taking a deeper look at what's fulfilling, what is not fulfilling for you. So it's like that could be why you are maybe experiencing challenges or craziness, because it's like you are deciding like what type of even love relationship you want that could be fulfilling. Your solution is to take the lead here. Two of Wands, taking back your power. King of Wands, could be a fire sign coming in for you for love, by the way. So if you're looking for love, could be a fire sign coming in. Virgo has had fire almost every single night in their reading, so it wouldn't really surprise me there either. Two Wands is also making a choice. That also comes up for Virgo every single night. So I feel like you need to make a choice in your life and to do something that you want to do, work-wise, business-wise, whatever. And, the Two Wands is also a card of being original. So it says, like, do original things in your life or do things that nobody has ever done maybe in your life around you. And that could be really good for you. King of Wands, amazing card for personal growth. So that's probably why you're going through this craziness. This is why I feel like a lot of Virgos are. It's a lot of personal growth type of energy here with these two cards. But overall, yeah, Six of Pentacles, I feel like you're increasing your finances, or you will be soon. It's like you're on the path to do it. Maybe you're not there yet, but you will be. So that looks pretty good, is what I'd say to you, Pretty Nikki. But all right, thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to get started right now. Thank you to everybody who super chatted. I will answer all the rest of the super chats once I get through all of the signs. But let me actually just back this bad boy up and get it to where we need it to go. All right, perfect. All right, we are going to start with Aries tonight, as always. So let me find Aries in this chart, and we are going to get started right now. All right, Aries, we gotta shuffle. I'm about to be as late as I was last night, but that's all right. All right, Aries. One more shuffle here, and there we go. All right, Aries. Aries, you have the Five of Wands and the Page of Wands. I feel like some of you, this is creativity. Five of Wands really is a card of hobbies, by the way, Aries. So, it can represent conflict, competition, all the things that the Five of Wands can represent, but it can represent a creative energy. It can still just represent things like your hobbies or your true passions. The reason it represents, your hobbies, and it can also represent conflict, is, as I always say, it's like if you told somebody you want to, maybe your hobby is worm farming, that's my favorite example. Maybe that's your hobby, but if you told people that you wanted to make money worm farming, people would look at you like you're crazy, right? That's why this represents like potentially creating a business out of a hobby, or working on a hobby, or doing more passionate work in your life, because it's like crazy. So a lot of you could be wanting to work on a passion, no matter what it is. I don't care what it is. And this says that you maybe have to face other people to do these things. So a lot of you could be like trying to make changes in career, or some of you could even be leaving like a lucrative career to do something that you're more passionate about, or you could be thinking about that, and that would probably be a good move, no matter what. So I feel like a lot of you could be making these changes. I feel like over the next 8 years, I see a lot of people doing this. So it's not just you, Aries, but I definitely feel like a lot of you could be doing that. For others, I do get like conflict with a person. So some of you could be dealing with somebody who's just like difficult or annoying. So that's kind of what I get here. I feel like there's like somebody who's like nagging, or almost like a fly in your life here. So I feel like a fly in my eyeball. So some of you could be dealing with an annoying person who's just like a pest or something like that. Feels like at work. I feel like this person is going to go away. So if you're dealing with somebody difficult, I feel like they're going to go away. Next, you have the Moon card here and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, your fears are holding you hostage at this time, Aries. You have the Moon, which is your fears, and you have the Eight of Swords as well. So the Eight of Swords says you need to set yourself free at this time. And this is your fears. So I feel like for a lot of you, it could be your fears, worries, doubts, anxieties, things like that that are preventing you from moving forward. The Moon is a tricky card. It can represent restlessness sometimes, is what I feel, Aries. So I feel like some of you could be feeling very restless. The Moon brings these ideas into our heads of things that we potentially want to do with our lives. But the Moon also brings up the fears of why we can't do the things that we want to do. Exactly what I was saying with the Five of Wands. It's like maybe you want to start some sort of business, and everybody around you is telling you what a crazy idea it is, or why you can't do it. Or maybe there's a certain person you want to date, and it's like everybody's got to give their opinion on why you can't date them. So I would definitely be careful of like what you tell other people. It's kind of funny because it comes up for this comes up for Taurus quite a bit. So you are very close to Taurus, obviously. And I feel like both signs could be dealing with like people, or people telling you things. For others, like I said, this is just saying don't let your fears hold you back, basically. And finally, you have the Four of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Pisces, you cannot make this up, Aries. Every single night, what have I been saying? I feel like some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. Every single night, you have two Pisces cards. I always say, to me, whenever two Pisces cards show up in a reading, you're probably dealing with a Pisces. So I feel like for some of you, there definitely could be a Pisces coming into your life for love. Definitely a potential there. Or if this person already isn't in your life for love. For others, this says that there needs to be more action away from this right here. Four of Pentacles is a certain level of comfort with money, but it's saying that you need to get away from that level of comfort. It says that that level of comfort could be keeping you stuck or trapped, and it's not like allowing you to grow. And so that's why I'd say here, like in business or in work or anything like that, I feel like the Four of Pentacles is saying make sure you keep focusing on growth and growth-oriented activities in business and work mostly, so that you can get away from like the comfort zone of the Four of Pentacles, which is usually not necessarily a good thing. Or just preventing growth. I people keep leaving comments like, how much money do I need to make? As much as you possibly can is the answer. The universe wants us to grow. It doesn't want us to stay stuck or stagnant, especially if you're feeling that Moon, if you're feeling stuck or stagnant in your job. So I feel like some of you could be deciding to like change jobs if you're not making enough, or if you want to make more. You could be asking for raises, promotions. You could be doing new things in business. Pretty much anything like that would be a good idea with these cards. But there you go, Aries. So thank you, Aries. All right, Taurus. What do we have for you, Taurus people and Taurus? All right. Taurus, you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Lovers. Yeah, feeling fancy, Taurus. So I literally just said this to somebody at the beginning of the reading. I feel like a lot of you could be feeling very fancy right now, and this could be attracting love into your life. So if you're looking for love, I feel like there definitely could be love coming in. Both of these cards would tell me new love. As I always say, Lovers, to me, no matter what, is always new love. The Nine of Pentacles, to me, is also something new. So I feel like a lot of you could have something new coming into your life here with the Nine of Pentacles. So again, definitely new love. Some of you could be going from single to love as well here with these cards. For others, this could just be a new job or anything new that you are looking for. So I feel like a lot of you could be getting something new with these two cards. Next, you have the Four of Swords here and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, definitely you could have gotten out of a relationship where somebody was giving you bits and pieces, as I always say with the Six of Pentacles. So it's like you could have taken a break from relationships. Now you're looking for something new. That's pretty obvious here. For others, this could say that you're probably like just sick and tired of this right here, Six of Pentacles, especially in work. So if you're just getting just enough all the time in work, you're probably done with that. And you're probably ready for a break, or you're probably ready to go do something else. And that would probably be a good idea for you, Taurus. I pretty much feel for everybody for the most part that would be a good year. If you are not satisfied, or if you feel like your boss is holding back, if your boss is basically like Jeff Bezos making like whatever $600 billion a day or whatever, and paying you $8 an hour, it's like, well, maybe it's time to look for something else with these cards here. This is also, you could be deciding, like I would say, don't compare yourself to other people here, Taurus. I definitely, that energy popped into my head there. So the Six of Pentacles could say like you're looking at other people saying, oh, they have X, Y, and Z, but I don't. So it could be like a little bit of that comparing energy. I'd just be careful of that. It's like the Four of Swords says, maybe you want 10 Ferraris, but maybe you see somebody with 10 Ferraris, but the Four of Swords says you don't really see what's going on in their life. So they might have 10 Ferraris, but they might be getting, very drunk every single night, and they might be miserable. So, don't compare yourself is what that's saying. And finally, you have the King of Wands and the Fool. Yeah, I feel like some of you need to take a leap of faith towards a fire sign. You've had a fire sign showing up quite a bit in your readings for love. So if you're looking for love, there could be a fire sign coming in. Could be somebody with children I'm getting here, Taurus, as well. So it could be somebody who already has children, or it could just be somebody who would be good with children as well. It could also, it's probably somebody very growth-oriented. That's pretty hard to get away from, I would say, this year. So I would say that for the most part, like starting this year and then moving forward for the next, 700 years or something like that, we'll probably all, everybody will be more focused on getting into relationships where the person is more focused on growth, not necessarily the relationship. So it's like if we get into a relationship with somebody who makes the relationship their life and they stop growing, that's not going to work at all. So, again, I feel like pretty much everybody is focused on this. The Fool is also saying, this could say if you're thinking about starting something new, to get started. As I always say to you, Taurus, just do it. Anything you're thinking about doing. So there you go, Taurus. Thank you, Taurus. All right, Gemini. What do we have for you, Gemini people? And Gemini. All right. Gemini, you have the King of Cups coming up here and the Queen of Swords. I feel like for some of you, this is like the return of happiness into your life here. So this could be a very kind of just simple message that a lot of you could be feeling more happy, or feeling like just better, you're having better opportunities in your life, or just feeling happiness on another level. For some of you, I do feel like it's love coming in for you as well. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like there could be love coming in, but it doesn't look like a water sign to me. It could be, but I would say it might be a fire sign or another air sign coming in for you if you're looking for love. It could be water, but like I said, it's not really something that's jumping out to me here in this reading. This is more of a feeling to me, the King of Cups. So I would say this is more of your feelings. You could be feeling more creative. This is you right here, by the way, and I feel like it's saying you are feeling more creative, inspired. I feel like you're feeling more like wise, calm, diplomatic, friendly, caring, tolerant. All those things that I just mentioned. So I feel like you have a lot of those good feelings going on inside of you. So probably just a positive thing. Next, you have the Justice card and the Temperance card. I feel like some of you could be feeling more balanced with the Justice card. So I feel like this is, again, feelings for you. And I feel like the Temperance thing is saying that you are feeling more balanced as well. So both of these cards represent balance. I feel like you're just feeling more balanced, feeling like things are more going your way with these cards. I also feel like some of you are taking responsibility for something. It's like you're deciding to take the responsibility for something. And I feel like this is a good thing as well. So it's like you could be deciding to step up at work. You're deciding to take over a project maybe, or this could be in your business, or it could also be in your relationship as well. But it's like you are deciding to step up and take control. I almost get like a Chariot vibe here, but but different than a Chariot vibe. I feel like it's something, I feel like it's something different is what I would say here with these two cards, but definitely balance. I feel like you're definitely taking control with these two cards. I also feel for others, I'm getting an increase in abundance as well with the Temperance card for some reason. So I feel like some of you could be making more money, but this feels like negotiation to me, especially with the Justice card. I'd say if you're getting a job or if you're negotiating your salary or something like that, these would be two very good cards for negotiating your salary or something like that. For others, I'm getting divorced here as well, but I feel like there have been delays. If you are getting divorced, it's like there's a delay. I see a space and then something after it. I don't know. I'm trying to pick up on that message, Gemini. It's not really popping into my head, but I feel like some of you could be going through divorce. It feels like there's a delay. It's like maybe you're with somebody, maybe you've been separated for a long time, maybe you've never finished up the divorce or something like that, and now maybe in the near future. It doesn't feel like right now. I feel this gap. Again, it's very confusing how my messages come in the first place, so it's hard for me to describe, but I feel like there's a gap. So I feel like some of you, there could still be like a delay to getting a divorce or finishing up a relationship, but it's like almost here. So I feel like you're very close. And finally, you have the Knight of Wands here and the Ten of Pentacles. Again, Ten of Pentacles to me is your perfect missing puzzle piece in love. So I feel like there could be good love coming in for you here with the Ten of Pentacles. Could be a fire sign coming in for you. I also feel like it could just be somebody with fire in their chart, like in a key area of their chart, like a rising sign, or maybe like their moon or their Venus sign or something like that, or Jupiter even is standing out to me as well. So I feel like it could be somebody with fire in their chart. I feel like they also are a very fiery person, so they might not even be a fire sign. I feel like it's just more of like a free-spirited kind of go-getter type of attitude here that could be coming in for you in love. For others, this is you. This is you trying to decide like what you are passionate about. I do feel like some of you could be having very big questions about like what you want to do in your life, and again, you could be like 99 years old. I don't even care, but you could be like still trying to decide what you want to do. But Ten of Pentacles kind of says explore. It kind of says learn about each little thing. It's like maybe you have a bunch of ideas of things that you could potentially do for a career or a business, or even just something fun on the side that you want to do. Ten of Pentacles says kind of like explore each thing, learn about each thing as much as you possibly can, and then make your decision. So it's kind of like a card of gathering information and gathering resources. So that's what I would say here with those two cards. But there you go, Gemini. Thank you, Gemini. All right, Cancer. What do we have for you, Cancer people? And Cancer. All right. Cancer, you have the Page of Cups here and the Six of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you could be getting attention from a water sign here as well. I almost feel like somebody throwing sticks at you is what's popping into my head. I don't know. There could be some like childish flirting going on here for you, Cancer. If you're looking for love, it could be probably is another water sign coming in for you. I feel like if this is love, by the way, coming in for you, Cancer, I feel like this person wants to move forward a little bit too quickly. I would just say use your words. That's literally what this reading says, Cancer. You have the Eight of Wands, which says use your words to tell this person, and they will probably slow down. So if you meet someone you like and you want them to slow down, just tell them. For others, I feel like this is you just getting a lot of positive attention in any area of your life that you desire, and I feel like there could be a lot of success and happiness because of it. So I would just say keep doing whatever it is that you're doing at this time, Cancer. Next, you have the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. I feel like this is the same person here, Cancer. So if you're looking for love, I feel like these two people I feel like it's the same person. I feel like this person is probably a water sign. I feel like they're just very enthusiastic. I feel like they get very overexcited as well. So again, if you're looking for love, this could be somebody comes in. They might want to move a little bit too quick, but I feel like they just are an excitable, kind of like little chihuahua type of person, if you catch my drift here, Cancer. So I would just tell them to slow down. If you want them to slow down, it's just that simple. Eight of Wands, very quick communication coming in as well. I feel like some of you could meet this person through, I feel like you can meet them online, or definitely through socializing or social media also pops up to me. Six of Wands, Eight of Wands, that's like major social media energy. So I feel like a lot of you could be meeting someone online for love. For others, this could be a move, Cancer. Curveball. You always get these moving messages. So I feel like a lot of you could be moving or traveling at this time, and it will probably be a good idea because Eight of Wands says so. That's why. And finally, you have the Four of Wands. Look at this. All these Wands cards coming up for you, Cancer. Four of Wands, Three of Wands. Some of you could be moving towards someone that you're going to marry. So I feel like there's marriage in the future for some of you. This right here to me, would represent a decision, Cancer, as well. 3 Wands is you thinking about a decision. 4 Wands is you committing to a decision as well. So I feel like some of you are committing to a choice, committing to a decision, and I feel like this is going to be very good for you, Cancer. So I really like to see that. Yeah, I feel like some of you finally feel pulled in a direction is what I'd say here. Judgment. It's like you could be, maybe you have been having a hard time making a choice on pretty much anything in your life, and that Judgment card says you're finally feeling a pull towards one choice or another, or maybe you haven't been able to make a decision on something. And again, that Judgment card says you're finally getting some answers. So this could be clarity coming in. Yeah, even the Knight of Cups here as well, Cancer. It's like you go from the Page of Cups to the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is you having a clear vision. Knight of Cups is your imagination, is your future vision. So I feel like you are just clearer on what you want. And, the Knight of Cups, can be love. This can be your knight in shining armor coming in. But it's also your, romantic vision as well of your life, like the romantic vision of your life that you have for the future. And so I feel like a lot of you need to focus on that because I feel like you're about to get it, obviously, or you're moving towards it. Yeah, the next card, the Empress as well here, Cancer, looks really good. So thank you, Cancer. That looks amazing. All right, I'm gonna switch it up every 4 tonight. Why not? So let's move on here to you, Leo people. And this deck always sticks, so that's a problem. But all right, Leo, let's see what we got for you. What do we have for you, Leo people? And Leo. Leo, you have the 4 of Wands here, the Tower. I feel like some of you could have, this is like the typical 2019 story. So that's what I would say here. The story of, getting into a relationship with somebody and then they run away. So I hear that story about 1,000 times a day, I would say, at least. So some of you could have been in a relationship where you thought you were going to marry someone. They could have run away. And that's the end of the story. Probably the worst movie ever made, right, Leo? But what I would say here is that I feel like some of you could be rebuilding after that. Some of you could be rebuilding after a divorce here, or some of you could be having a celebration because you could be overcoming major Tower moments that you've already had in your life. Again, I always say, the first position, I run fast and loose here with my spreads. I don't attach meanings to most of my spreads, but, usually the first position represents the past. So I feel like some of you have definitely gone through some Tower moments in the past, and it's like you could be celebrating because you've gone through the difficulties and challenges from the past. Next, you have the Page of Swords and the Hierophant. I do feel like there could be love coming in for some of you, Leo people. The Page of Swords would be like an air sign. You show up in other air signs readings all the time. I think mostly Gemini and Libra, but I could be wrong. But I feel like you show up in their readings quite a few times. So it could be a Gemini or a Libra coming in for you. Could also be a Taurus with the Hierophant as well. But I feel like there could be somebody coming in that you could marry in the future. This seems to be coming up for a lot of people. Again, like I said, like a million times in the past, that I feel like marriages are going to get more serious in the future here. So it wouldn't surprise me if more people are getting married to the right people, which is a good thing. For others, I feel like this could be an ex spying on some of you here, and I feel like you are surprising them, maybe with your growth. So if you could have an ex spying and who's surprised at how far you've come, or any of those other things as well. For others, I would definitely say follow the rules. No speeding with these cards. I don't like this combination right here. Hierophant is the rules, the annoying rules that we have to follow, and the Page of Swords is the police. So no speeding or anything like that tomorrow here, Leo. For others, this could be communication. This could be positive communication I'm getting here, but mostly at work. So I feel like some of you could be getting positive communication at work or business with these 2 cards. Feels like something you've been waiting for, but your outcome, much more positive. 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. I feel like there's a wish coming in for you here, obviously. 10 of Pentacles, probably more money coming in for you here, Leo. I feel like more predictable money, which is probably the most, probably what you desire the most, I would say. Even just looking at your chart here, I would say predictable money, meaning money that you can predict is coming in the future, is probably maybe your main goal with these cards. I feel like for others, this is just permanence as well. So it's like you, Taurus, and somebody else, I can't remember who, but it's like there are 3 signs who I feel are very focused on permanent changes in their life, meaning it's like you get a job, you have it forever, or you start a business and it lasts a really long time. Same thing with love as well. I feel like it could be one of your major focuses, building things that are not built on sand, building things that are built to last, forever. So I feel like a lot of you could be doing that. I also feel like an increase in your finances coming at a distance. Though this is why I always get moving for you, Leo, because I feel like there could be more money, but it's like far away from you. So I feel like you have to go find your money, Leo. I feel like a lot of you, there could be like, and this is one of those things. Like I feel for fire. It's the thing is that you don't have to move. You don't have to do these things. I feel like the opportunities are just there for you. So if you want more money, start looking at a distance, because I feel like there's more money like at a distance. If you want a new job, same thing, look at a distance. If you want to invest in other countries or whatever, anything having to do with the distance, I feel like would be a really good idea for you, Leo. But there's a lot of success here. Some of you, I'm getting school as well. I feel like some of you could be going back to school or thinking about going back to school or taking some sort of training. I feel like that would be a good idea as well. It'll just lead to more money for you, Leo. I keep telling everybody this year, if there's ever a year to go back to school or to learn or to take courses or whatever, it would be this year, because all the energy in Capricorn, once Jupiter gets in there at the end of the year, everything we learn sticks better and also makes us more money. So that's what I'd say to you, Leo, but that looks pretty good. So thank you, Leo. All right, Virgo, what do we have for you, Virgo people? And Virgo. Virgo, you have the Three of Wands here and the Four of Cups. I feel like for some of you, you have to focus on what you really want. The Four of Cups is like you throwing away potential good offers. For some of you, I feel like you could be thinking about that as well. So it's like some of you, it doesn't really feel like regrets to me, but that is kind of the word that's popping into my head here, Virgo. So I feel like some of you could be having regrets about things that you lost in the past or things that are offers that you didn't accept. Mostly coming up as jobs to me here, Virgo. So if this message is for you, it could be like a job that you decided to not accept. It could be a business that you decided not to accept, or it could be like some other type of opportunity that you decided to turn down. And the Three of Wands could be you looking back on these moments or these things. For like a small percentage of you, it could be love as well. So some of you, it kind of does have like that regret type energy for me. So I would say let go, no regrets here, and let go of your fears. But other than that, I feel like the Three of Wands, for whatever reason, I feel like it's saying turn your focus to the future. Three of Wands is a card of the future. It is a card of focusing on the future and focusing exactly on what you want, because if you do that, you'll get it. Four of Cups says you will manifest exactly what you're thinking about. So no stinking thinking here, Virgo. Definitely keep it positive. I feel like you will get everything you want. Next, you have the Two of Swords and Two of Wands. I feel like you're finally making a decision, Virgo. So as I've been saying to you for a long time, I feel like that there is no wrong choice for you, Virgo, no matter what. Two of Wands and Three of Wands, both cards are cards of leadership. They both say you are taking the lead and you are making some decisions in your life. So I feel like you are finally making some choices here, which is nice. Two of Swords is like wanting to close your eyes, not wanting to open your eyes and see the changes that you need to make. So the Two of Swords does say like open your eyes. And also, it says you need to make a decision. Like I said, the Two of Swords, she's normally blindfolded on the Two of Swords. And it says, like, she's trying to not make a decision. But, like, the Two of Wands comes in and says, like, no, you have to make a decision. Not only that, here, Virgo, you have the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Ace of Wands is an urge. It is a feeling. It is kind of a force as well, like all of the aces. All of the aces represent some sort of force, like an energy entering into your life. Ace of Wands is a creative force, but it's also a force of like a pull, feeling a desire. So I feel like some of you can't ignore it anymore, like some sort of pull or some sort of desire that you have in your life. The Nine of Wands says don't give up. Some of you, I do feel like some of you could be at a low point in your life. Nine of Wands says you're still good though. It says you haven't given up yet. I feel like it's still saying you still have one wand lit. I feel like you're about to have one big wand over here as well with the Ace of Wands. So I wouldn't really worry about it, but definitely keep pushing. Nine of Wands also says, like, even if you have reached a low point in your life, Nine of Wands is kind of like an infusion of energy, because it is a card of stamina, and it says you will be regaining energy. Ace of Wands is an infusion of energy into your life through desire. So I feel like a lot of you could be feeling very strong desires or pulls towards, like, new beginnings mostly in your life, probably towards new jobs, new businesses, new relationships, new anything. It could be new locations as well. So some of you could be thinking about traveling, moving, anything like that here, Virgo, and I feel like all those things would be a good idea. So that's what I get for you, Virgo. I actually feel much better about that as well. So slowly but surely, we're getting much better for you, Virgo. All right, Libra. What do we have for you, Libra people? And Libra. All right, Libra. Libra. Libra, you have the Sun card and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, I feel like things are way better than you realize. This is a blessing in disguise to me here, Libra. So the Sun is the best card in the deck. Nine of Swords, worries, fears, doubts, anxieties, all those things. But the this to me would represent a blessing in disguise. So I feel like some of you could be realizing how something that happened to you in the past are blessings in disguise. I feel like it's multiple things. So I feel like there are multiple things that you are realizing were probably blessings in your life. The Sun also, of course, attention. Of course, Libra, you are getting these cards of needing attention, so get as much attention as you possibly can, Libra. Next, you have the Four Swords and Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you are going through a major financial recovery for weeks now, Libra. You've been getting the Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You don't have it tonight, but you do have the Eight of Pentacles, which is material success on the horizon. So I feel like there's definitely more money becoming available to you in the future here, Libra. And I also feel like a lot of you are definitely more focused on financial security. That seems to be your main focus because of all those cards that you've been getting in the past. And so I feel that for a lot of you, that's what's been going on, is that there's more money coming in, or you are trying to get to a place of financial abundance with this Eight of Pentacles. For others, I feel like some of you I feel like you need to get back to work on something, I feel like saying. So I would say, especially if you are a specialist, if you have a specialization in something in your life, the Eight of Pentacles says, in the Four of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles says, that it's time to get back to work. Like, I feel like some of you need to get back to work on, maybe it could even be going back to school as well here, because if you were like in school to become a specialist in some area of your life, that's the message that's popping into my head. Kind of a weird message. So that's what I'll say to you, but I would definitely get back to work with these two cards here. A lot of money there for you, Libra. And finally, you have the Knight of Swords in the world. Could be moving or traveling here, Libra, of course. Knight of Swords, moving. The world, moving. So I feel like some of you could be moving. I also feel like for some of you, this could also be I feel like this could be a long-distance relationship as well. Could be another air sign coming in for you. I'm also getting fire here for you. What else? Yeah, it could be a Leo. I literally just said it to Leo, right? I said that you could be dealing with Libra. So I feel like for some of you, it could be a Leo that is coming in for you as well for love. I feel like it could be at a distance for some of you. For some of you, it could just be, it could be like short distance as well. Like I would say like under an hour, but still a distance. So some of you, it just doesn't feel that long to me for a lot of you, but it's still like distance, if that makes sense. For others, I feel like this could be you also just making a change. So could be like a job change, work change, a raise, a promotion, pretty much anything like that. I've been feeling that for you for a long time, Libra. As always, as I always say to you, Libra, I feel like if you in particular, if you want a raise or a job, I feel like you need to ask for it with these cards. So I feel like you are definitely the number one sign that needs to ask for a raise, ask for a promotion. The other thing is, Libra, your boss is probably going to say no. So I'm going to prepare you right now here, Libra, that I feel like your boss is probably going to say no, and you need to ask how. So it's your job to say, how do I get this raise after they say no. So I feel like a lot of you need to do that. It's like you can't take no for an answer with these cards. But there you go, Libra. That looks pretty good. So thank you, Libra. All right, Scorpio. What do we have for you, Scorpio people? And Scorpio. Oh no. Don't delete Jackie. All right, okay, I think we're good. Okay, perfect. All right, Scorpio, what do we have for you, Scorpio people? Sorry, distraction people. I'm trying not to get distracted tonight, but no promises. All right, Scorpio, you have the Chariot here and the Page of Wands. So I feel like some of you are taking control of your life, definitely moving. Scorpio, moving comes up for you every single night. So it wouldn't really surprise me if some of you were moving, and I feel like that could be good for you. For others, the Chariot is saying that you need to take control. As I always say, Chariot is hard control. So it says you need to take like 100% control over things that you want in your life. And it says you are 100% control, 100% in control and 100% responsible. That was a tongue twister for some reason for your life. So I feel like some of you could be dealing with that. Page of Wands could be love coming in. I feel like somebody very passionate about you. Water shows up for you every single night, Scorpio, so it could be a water sign. You have pretty much everything here. You have fire, you have earth, you have everything here, so it could be any sign coming in for you for love, but I feel like it could be a water sign for sure. Page of Wands is also, I feel like, your creative energy, so I feel creativity for a lot of you. It's always weird, Scorpio, because every time I read for you, I always picture a business in my head. So for those of you who have a business, I feel like social media is going to be very important for you, and I'm starting to believe it's a bias now because it pops into my head every single time I read for you, Scorpio. So I feel like a lot of you, if you have a business, social media, I feel like would be a really good place for you to be gaining new customers, clients, pretty much anything like that. Next, you have the Queen of Swords and the Moon. Like I said, some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. I feel like Pisces has shown up quite a few times for you, Scorpio, so it wouldn't really surprise me in love. For others, Queen of Swords could say that you are feeling, with the moon here, could say you're feeling a little bit standoffish in love due to fear. So again, if you're looking for love, make sure to open up with these two cards. If you're not looking for love, this could just represent you being independent, but also says, make sure to face your fears with these cards. To me, the moon sometimes represents something that, like some sort of fear that we need to face, something that we have to go through. And the other thing about the moon is once we go through it, it's probably not going to be as bad as we originally thought it was. So it could be something small. It could be like having to go to court, or it could be having to, negotiate some debt down or something like that, it could be anything that you're potentially having fears about. And the moon just says go through it, because it probably won't be as bad as you thought it was in the first place. You're probably making the fears out to be a lot worse than they actually are. For some of you, it could be love. It could be like going out. Maybe you fear going out or something like that. But this just says do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway with these two cards. And finally, Scorpio, you have the Emperor and the Page of Cups here. I feel like some of you, this could definitely be love coming in for you here with the Page of Cups, a love offer. I feel like you're not sure about it with that Queen of Swords. So some of you could be feeling like you're just not sure about this love offer. If there's a love offer coming in, I feel like the person could either be a little bit too serious and you're not sure if they'd have enough fun, or they could be too immature and you're afraid they have too much fun. So I'm getting both extremes for you here, Scorpio. So it's going to be different for everybody, obviously. But I feel like this person would be either way they come in like this, I feel like it would be a good person for you. So I feel like really you just have to test the waters, basically, and you have to jump in. I feel like the Fool card is popping into my head for you here, Scorpio. So I feel like you just have to take the leap of faith and date this person. For others, this would represent having a plan. This basically says you can get from point A to point B very easily by having a plan. The Page of Cups is kind of like something that you want to do in your life. It's maybe some sort of goal, probably like a smaller goal in your life, but still a goal nonetheless. He's like very focused on the fish in this cup here, Scorpio. So it's like that could represent some sort of goal or desire that you have. The Emperor just says if you follow a plan, you will get there. It's just that simple. And again, planning this year does not need to, or next year even, does not have to be very complicated. We can make very easy plans, and these don't have to be crazy like 20-page business plans or anything. If we want to start a business, it could just say I'm going to start a tarot channel on YouTube and I'm going to go live every single day. Boom, plan. Put it on a piece of paper and then stick to the plan and you will be successful. That's what these two cards say. Of course, your plan is going to be different for everybody, but there you go, Scorpio. Thank you, Scorpio. All right, let's do Sagittarius. Let me switch decks for you, Sag, and let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius people. Sag, as always, I already shuffled this deck, but I am going to give it a quick little mix up here. Why not? Alright, Sagittarius. What is going on for you? Sagittarius, you have the Six of Cups here and the Emperor. So I feel like for some of you, I feel like this could be love coming in. It could be an Aries coming in for some of you. I feel like there would be a lot of happiness and a lot of celebration. For others of you, I'm getting like father of children or something. Some of you could be dealing with child support or something. It just popped into my head there at the end. So some of you could be dealing with child support. It does feel like money owed to you, though, as well. I feel like others of you could be dealing with other situations where somebody owes you money, maybe. So some of you could be having challenges in getting money that's owed to you. I feel like it's coming, so I wouldn't really worry about it too much with these cards. For others, I feel like this could just be happiness coming in with the Six of Cups, so I feel like more happiness coming in because of that Six of Cups. Pretty simple. Next, you have the Page of Swords and the Two of Wands, so I feel like a lot of you, this could be you, like, discovering things about yourself. Two of Wands can be a very deep card. It's a card of, like, digging in to yourself. And so a lot of you could be digging into yourself with this Two of Wands. Page of Swords is a card of discovery as well. I feel like a lot of you, I'm surprised that the Hermit didn't show up here for you, Sagittarius, for example, because I feel like a lot of you could be doing very deep work, or you could be kind of diving deep into your own, like, subconscious even. You could be doing a lot of meditation work or anything like that, and I feel like this type of work would be very good for you. The Two of Wands says it's going to make you more bold. So if you're doing any personal development work, or even if you're going through difficulties in your life that have required growth, I feel like it will lead to a lot of growth, a lot of boldness. Pretty straightforward on these two cards. And finally, you have the Judgment card and the Ten of Wands. I feel like some of you could be getting very good news that releases a burden. So obviously this could be like a job, could be new love if you haven't had love for a long time, could be anything really with these cards. But the Judgment card is a rebirth, and it's kind of like a turnaround as well. So I feel like some of you could be going through this because you are getting good news, or somebody is contacting you in love, or whatever the case may be. For others, this is a little bit deeper. Again, I feel very deep about that Two of Wands for some reason, Sagittarius, which I mean, to me, that I never do. So I feel like that's a very deep work type of card for you here. And the Judgment card is an inner calling. So some of you could be discovering your inner calling at this time. And it could be leading to, like, the release of burdens or the release of difficulties in your life with that Ten of Wands. So that was a crazy message. Sorry, Sagittarius, but there you go, Sagittarius. Really appreciate it. Capricorn, what do we have for you, Capricorn people? And Capricorn, what do we have for you, Capricorn? Capricorn, you start off with the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Cups. So I feel like there's going to be a turnaround coming in for you here, Capricorn. The Wheel of Fortune, more luck coming in for you. King of Cups, I just feel an offer here. You have the the Knight of Pentacles as well. Ace of Cups, Capricorn. This is one hell of a reading. This is amazing. So a lot of positive energy here for you, Capricorn. The Wheel of Fortune is some sort of turnaround coming into your life. The King of Cups is like an offer. So I feel like there's some sort of offer coming in for you. For a lot of you, could definitely be love. Ace of Cups, somebody loves you. It's coming up with the Ace of Pentacles as well. So if there's a love offer coming in, could lead to marriage, basically, is what that is saying. For others, could just be a work offer. King of Cups is happiness. Same thing with Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is kind of like fortune after difficulty. So there could be a lot of happiness coming in because of a work offer, job offer, something like that. Next, you have the Knight of Pentacles here in the World. I feel like a lot of you could be reaching some sort of goal or coming to the end of a difficult situation with these cards. So the World card is a turnaround, and it's also a card of positive changes coming in for you here. So I feel like there are positive changes, or there is a turnaround coming in with the World. Knight of Pentacles, slowly but surely improving your finances. So that would make a lot of sense to me. I mean, really, I feel like Capricorn, I feel like things will be improving from now until the end of the year financially, but it might take until like the end of the year before you see a significant positive change in your finances. But I feel like it's coming. So I feel like there's a lot of good money coming in for you here. The Knight of Pentacles says, do not be too cautious, especially in work. It's like some of you might be a little bit gun shy, work-wise, business-wise, because of what you have gone through over the past few months. So you could have gone through a lot of difficulties or challenges in regards to your finances. And the Knight of Pentacles says, those challenges are over, so don't be afraid to take new risks in new jobs or new businesses that you're getting at this time. You will be successful, plain and simple, but definitely major goal-reaching energy here, Capricorn. And finally, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, so I feel like your emotions overflowing here. Ace of Cups to me is fortune after difficulty, so I feel like a lot of you could be very happy with that Ace of Cups. Ace of Pentacles is also better finances, but again, to me, Ace of Pentacles represents the ups and downs financially in your life. So it can represent challenges overall, but it also represents ultimately getting to a goal or a financial goal that you have. For others, like I said, it could be a love offer. Ace of Cups is my I love you card. It's my card of getting an I love you from somebody. Ace of Pentacles can definitely represent marriage as well. So I feel like some of you could be meeting someone that you're going to marry, or you could be kind of like falling into a very deep relationship with these cards. But Capricorn, really, really positive. So thank you, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius, what do we have for you, Aquarius people? And Aquarius, what is going on for you? Aquarius, you have the Chariot card and the Hangman. I feel like some of you are waiting for a victory. I feel like you will be victorious in whatever victory you're waiting for. Yeah, definitely. You have the Sun and the Nine of Cups, so major wishes coming in for you here, Aquarius. This looks very positive. Chariot says make sure, I feel like it's saying make sure to see something through to the end for some reason. So I feel like that for some of you, this is saying that you have to kind of like follow things through to the end. And so again, make sure to take control of a situation in your life, whether it's like love, money, business, whatever it is, doesn't matter. So I feel like some of you need to take control of that situation because the Hangman is like waiting, but I feel like it's saying things could be moving along faster, especially anything you're waiting for. So take control with these two cards. Next, you have the Queen of Cups and the Sun. You've been having like a water sign show up for you for a while here, Aquarius, in love. So I feel like for some of you, there could be a water sign coming in for love, and it could be a perfect match. Sun says that there will be a lot of happiness and good things coming in here. For others, this is just probably feeling better because Queen of Cups is kind of a boring card sometimes. It can just be your feelings, feeling better, feeling more positive, feeling more nurtured, feeling more taken care of, pretty much all of those things. And it's also like a very intuitive energy, so trust your intuition because even the Sun is a card of enlightenment. It says like you have all the answers you need inside of you. So make sure to pay attention to yourself here, Aquarius, with these two cards. And finally, Aquarius, you showing up here, Queen of Swords with the Nine of Cups, a wish. I feel like there's something you wish for, something you want coming in for you here, Aquarius. Could be a long-distance relationship as well. I feel like I've gotten that for you before, Aquarius, several times. Nine of Cups is my long-distance relationship card, so some of you could be having somebody coming in from a distance. You could be moving to at a distance, pretty much anything like that. The Queen of Swords just says be careful of the independent energy and, be careful of like staying closed off, basically. So open up if you're looking for love, but definitely some sort of wish coming in for you here. I feel like you're moving away from rock bottom here, Aquarius. So if you've been dealing with any rock bottom type situations in your life, I feel like this is what you're leaving behind. Yeah, definitely. I feel like a lot of you are definitely taking a risk as well for some reason. So I feel like some of you are taking a risk in some area of your life. It's popping into my head here. I'm not really sure what the risk is. Yeah, it could definitely be love. So let's just say that. Could definitely be love. That is the risk for you here, Aquarius. But overall, very positive. So Aquarius, I love it. That looks really, really good. All right, Pisces, thank you as always for your patience. Really appreciate it, Pisces. Let's see what we have for you, Pisces people. Oh yeah, Pisces. Pisces, I feel like you are very, very sexy at this time. You have the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords here. I feel like this is you, Pisces. I feel like both of these are you. So as I always say, Pisces, I feel like you're very good looking at this time. If you want love, get out there, of course. I feel like for others, again, this is you gaining a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. King of Swords is my card of like knowledge and wisdom in general, and it's a card that says, to me, it's a card of having gone off to war and like having learned a bunch of stuff in war and kind of coming back and now putting your knowledge to use. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of using a bunch of things that you've learned over the last however many years. It could be many years, but for a lot of you, it could just be like last 8. It could be much longer. So I feel like a lot of you could be doing that with these cards here. With the King of Swords, is like you could be dealing with these with this wisdom, or you could be using this wisdom as well. For others, I feel like this is you analyzing something. I feel like some of you are trying to decide if you're being seduced or not is popping into my head. So I feel like some of you could be dealing with that with the King of Swords. You could be trying to decide whether or not somebody like is legit or not in love. So I feel like some of you are kind of weighing that out. You even have the Justice card here. It's like you are trying to decide whether or not, well, yeah, exactly what I just said, literally. You have the Lovers with the Justice card. You have the Knight of Cups with the Seven of Swords. It's like you're trying to decide. If you are one of those Pisces that's looking for love, it's like you're trying to decide whether love is legitimate, or if the love with this person is legitimate or not, or whether it's something you want or not. So I feel like a lot of you could be weighing your options on love here with these cards. Some of you could also be deciding, like, do I want to focus on career or do I want to focus on love? Which thing do I want to focus on? Next, you have the Justice card and the Lovers card. Justice says that some of you could be definitely getting into you definitely could be getting into a karmic relationship. That definitely popped into my head. I rarely ever say that. I know a lot of readers do feel that justice can represent karmic relationships. I do feel that sometimes, but usually I don't say it. So I feel like some of you could be getting into something that's very karmic if you're not already. The justice card, though, says like the scales need to be tipped in one direction or the other. So I feel like some of you need to decide what you want in relationships if you're looking for love. For others, the lovers always says pick the new choice. So again, no X's, Pisces. I know I say it to you all the time, and but I would definitely say be careful of the X's with these cards, Pisces. Focus on new love with these cards. I feel like is going to be the best for you. For others, same thing at work. This would say, like, if your job sucks, go get a new job. Don't even bother, like, trying to deal with, like, an old job or something like that. For others, I definitely feel justice here in some sort of legal situation. So if you're involved in something legal that was confusing, definitely, Pisces, I feel like there is, justice here. And finally, you have the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Cups here. So Knight in Shining Armor, I feel like there could be definitely a water sign coming in here for you, Pisces. So if you're looking for love, water comes up for you every single night. Doesn't really surprise me. As I always say, water on water. I've been saying it for months now. So I feel like some of you could have a water sign coming in. Could be your Knight in Shining Armor. For others, this is your goals, Pisces, because the Knight of Cups, again, is your goals. It's your fantasy life, your perfect life that you want. The Seven of Cups says you need to focus on one thing at a time. Seven of Cups is an illusion in the first place. But it's saying that and it's also like wishful thinking, but it's about needing to focus on exactly what you want and needing to get rid of everything else. So I feel like you need to like pick what you are going to focus on here, Pisces, especially in work, in business, but also love, pretty much all areas of your life. These cards to me say you can have whatever you want, but you need to draw your focus. You need to focus on kind of either one thing at a time, or you need to really, really focus on like the good things and no stinking thinking, Pisces. As I always say, I feel like you need to make sure not to focus on the bad things as well. So that's what I get for you, Pisces people. But thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. So we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. So cards 1, 2, and 3, everybody. Let's see what we get for everybody. All right, 1, 2, and 3 here. And all right. 1, 2, and 3. Here, all right. Let's see. Is it water time yet? Because I think it is. All right. 2 more. 1 and 2. And here we go. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, if you pick card number 1, you have the Death card and the Ace of Wands. So, a passionate new beginning for you, card number 1, people. I feel like some of you this could be anything. Could be like the loss of a job, getting a new job. It could be the loss of a relationship, starting a new relationship. It could be anything. Could be, leaving one project behind, starting another one. I just feel like something new being created here. Card number 1, people. So I feel like just a new beginning with these cards right here. And just that simple. Very positive, though. If you pick card number 2, you have the 5 of Wands and the Chariot. So I feel like some of you are going to have some victory here, and as far as I feel like you're going to have some sort of victory as far as something that you are like winning. So some of you could be winning a competition, you could be winning or you could be like getting a job over the competition as well, I suppose, with these cards. For others, I feel like it's just you taking back control of your mind with these 2 cards here. So I feel like some of you are taking back control of your mind here, and it's like you are maybe feeling like you're on the right path as well. It's kind of what's popping into my head here with the Chariot. For some of you, I feel like you could be moving as well. I was going to say not moving, but I definitely feel moving here with that 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands, can be a moving card because it is like the card of the adventurer. So some of you could be moving, but really this would represent to me like traveling, going somewhere on an adventure or on a vacation, something like that, and then deciding to move there later. So I feel like some of you could be going through that type of change in your life. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Eight of Cups here, and the Hangman. So I feel like some of you are keeping yourself stuck in number 1 in a past relationship that you keep looking into. So if you pick card number 3, I feel like it's time to leave the past in the past here. I feel like there needs to be a clean cut here, card number 3, people. So if you were in a relationship, I feel like there needs to be a clean cutaway. Yeah, it's like you need to take what you learned here and walk away. For others, this could represent keeping yourself stuck in any other situation, like a work situation or a job situation. The Hangman just says that you need to look at things from a different point of view here. It could also say, like, some of you could be stuck in a job that you don't like, but I feel like saying, by the way, if you pick card number 3, and if you're stuck in a job you don't like, this to me is saying that this to me is saying that I feel like things are going to change in the near future. So I feel like you just have to wait it out. So if you're one of those people that's in a job you don't like right now, I feel like you just have to wait it out. But I do feel like some sort of need, but really, card number 3, I feel like there's a need to cut something out of your life here. Well, for a lot of you, I feel like it's a relationship or a past relationship. Some of you might be separated away. You might be saying, I am separated, I am away from this person, but it's like maybe you're still holding on to certain things from that person. So I feel like there's a need to make a clean cut there, card number 3, from either a person or could even be a group of people as well, I suppose, or a job. But for a lot of you, I feel like it's love. So that's that. All right. Thank you, everybody, again. Really appreciate it. I am going to take questions now. Super chats, of course, will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. Also, please pay attention. As always, people, I answer them in order, and I try to go as fast as I can, but please pay attention. Make sure to listen. Been having a lot of people not hearing their super chats. I do make sure to announce everybody's name when I'm super chatting, or when people are super chatting, so please make sure to pay attention. I do not repeat super chats. So let's get started. Yvette, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I'm appealing financial aid. I think you're saying, will it go in my favor? You have the Page of Swords. Definitely something. Judgment, yes, is what I would say to you. So that's easy. So I would say yes. It's like you're waiting for swords. So I feel like you are waiting at this time. But I would say yes to you. So yes. Judgment. It's like you're waiting. There will be a recovery. And the Page of Swords is like you're not sure how this is going to go. You're looking into it. Judgment. So, yes, definitely is what I'm going to say to you. MH, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I hear from my ex-Scorpio? The Fool, M. No, I feel like he's giving you bits and pieces is what I'd say to you. So, I would say no is what I'd say for you. So, I would say no. This is what I feel like saying. I feel like there's two. It's like I feel like you could. Like if you wanted to reach out to him, I feel like he would talk to you. But really, I just don't think it would be enough. So I would say no to you. I feel like it's time for you to get out there and date. Yeah, I feel like you'd be happier dating is what I'd say to you. Henry Dickerson, I asked for you at the beginning tonight, but Henry, if you could definitely, if you could pop in your question down below, I will be happy to answer it. But thank you for the super chat last night. Really appreciate it. Jalexis, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Jalexis, you say here, any positive news this week about a job I interviewed for? King of Wands, growth. So, in the Wheel of Fortune, a turning point in your life. So, yes, very positive news is what I'd say to you, Jalexis. I like this a lot. It could be a win. Could be things just turning around for you, feeling better. So, yeah, this looks amazing is what I'm going to say to you. Definitely a job. Karen Attaway, hey Karen, it's past your bedtime there, Karen. You say trip to Colorado and New Mexico in November. Oh yeah, I feel like if you want to, I would say yes, absolutely. I definitely feel like you could be going. So yes, and I feel like it would be great for you, no doubt about it. Val A, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Val, I feel like if you're looking for love, I feel like you're very attractive at this time. So I feel like there could definitely be love coming in for you here with these two cards, obviously. This could also just be feeling very happy as well. This could be you. Ace of Cups is your emotions overflowing, having something very happy happen to you at this time. So, Val, I like this a lot. This is very positive. Could be like some sort of other offer that you could be looking for as well. Drippin' in Ice, what is up? Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Drippin' in Ice, you say, is he just using me? Should I move on? King of Cups and the Eight of Wands. I'd say no. I feel like this looks really good. So I feel like there needs to be more communication if I was being super picky with that Eight of Wands. But that King of Cups is a love card. So I would say no. I would just make sure to communicate. But that looks pretty good. Henry, thank you again for the super chat last night. You say here, a few cards in love, please, for the week. Henry, you have the Three of Pentacles and the High Priestess. I feel like you need to take more action towards love, Henry, is what I'd say to you. Three of Pentacles just says put the work in, and the High Priestess says that you're not taking any action right now. Yeah, the Devil. Let go of the past here, Henry, with the Devil. The Two of Pentacles, I feel like you have a choice, but I would get out there. The Two of Pentacles literally says go out and have fun. Go out and have a good time, and you will meet people. Seven of Wands. Yeah, you have a bunch of cards here, Henry, of needing to open up. Yeah, being too closed off here with the Queen of Swords. Four of Cups, throwing away love offers. So these might not even be love offers that you're aware of, but these could be missed opportunities. Definitely feel like there's love coming in for you. Could be an Earth sign coming in for you, Henry, but I would get out there. You have that Three of Pentacles, which says you need to be willing to put the teamwork into a potential relationship. Six of Swords, though, improvements. I feel like you're making incremental improvements at this time. So, Henry, love looks pretty good, is what I would say to you. So, I like it. So that's that. Mo Dolly, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can I have a card, please? You have the Nine of Cups here. I feel like there's a wish coming in for you here. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is like saying, Knight of Pentacles is saying that you need to work towards something that you want here. And I don't know why I'm getting work towards something that you want is popping into my head here for you. I feel like it's you being very realistic about your dreams with that Knight of Pentacles. I feel like it's being you being more driven as well towards things that you want. But definitely some sort of wish coming in for you. So I definitely like that a lot. Christina Gomez, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will Matt and I get serious soon in a relationship? Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles just says go through the motions. Ace of Pentacles, as I always say, is the hero's journey. So it says go through the ups and downs of the relationship for sure. But I would say yes to you. So yes is what I'm going to say to you, Christina. No doubt about it. Liz A, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Pull a card. Hope your day is going smoother than butter. I was just talking about butter, Liz, but it is. Thank you for asking. Liz, you have the Emperor here and the Five of Swords. I feel this could be a job change for you, is what I'd say to you. Two of Cups could also be love. This could be like you went through a separation. Now you're looking for something new. So I feel like there could be new love coming in for you. Could be a soulmate with that Two of Cups there. I feel like you need to open up like everybody else, right? With the Hermit card, Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. I think you were feeling left out in the cold. The good news is you have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands says you are like stepping up. You are taking control. You are taking back your personal power with this card. Two of Wands is also going on some sort of journey here. So I feel like you are going on a journey towards something new with this card, and I do like that a lot. So that's what I'd say here. This card also says date, because this is a card of digging. It's like, I would say this is a card of looking for treasure. So it says like, put in the time to date to really find treasure in love. That's what you are looking for. Lovejoy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Looking for a job timeline. You have the Four of Pentacles now, is what I'd say to you. Hierophant. So I feel like you could get a job right now if you wanted to. Four of Pentacles is a card of financial stability. Hierophant is a boss, literally, coming into your life. Yeah, Knight of Cups, an offer. So I'd just say right now. I feel like there is no timeline. So I feel like you get something right away, is what I'd say to you. Knight of Cups is definitely an offer coming in. Liz A, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. And so Liz A also pay it forward. Thank you, by the way, Liz. Liz says she is paying it forward to someone. So I'm going to answer Simone. Simone, is your question in here for me to answer? Simone, I'm going to pull cards for you right now. Simone, you have the Page of Pentacles here. Simone, we are paying it forward to you. Simone, you have the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Wands here, and the Seven of Swords. So the Page of Pentacles is you, Simone, Capricorn. So I feel like this is just you. This is you probably looking for something new or for some sort of change in your life. So that's what I feel for you here with the Page of Pentacles. I also feel like this is saying you are in a learning period as well, or you could have gone through a lot of lessons, or you could have learned a lot of lessons with this card here. I also feel with the Six of Wands, I feel like there's about to be a lot of attention coming in for you as well. So can we just ban this kid, please? Can we get rid of him? I'm sick and tired of it, so goodbye. But anyway, Simone, Six of Wands, I feel like there's a lot of attention coming in for you. I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming in for you here as well. I also feel that the Six of Wands is talking about news, so I feel like there's a lot of good news coming in for you with the Six of Wands, and I feel like this is a lot of, I also feel like this is, this could be messages from somebody is what I'm feeling for you, Simone, as well. So I feel like there are good messages coming in for you. Seven of Swords is you letting go of your fears. So I feel like you're finally like facing your fears, and I really like that. Nine of Swords, yeah, it's like you're getting out of your head with this card right here. The World. It's like you're completing cycles, Simone, as well. So I like that a lot. So thank you, Simone. Yeah, I gave that kid way too many chances. Goodbye. Ugh. Christina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is DM attracted to me? The Star. Yes, is what I would say to you. No doubt about it. You have the Tower, which is like maybe there needs to be some sort of ending, or there needs to be some sort of change before you get into this situation, or before you can even create a relationship with it, is what I would say to you. But I would say yes with the Star. Star is literally attraction. So that's what I'd say there. Yeah, Five of Cups. This is you feeling left out in the cold, but I feel like maybe it's because there needs to be some sort of ending before this gets started, is what I would say to you. So, yeah. So, yes. The die is cast. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. The die is cast. If you have a question, please pop it in down below. I'll be more than happy to answer it. Sublaze, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, pull some cards. Sublaze, you have the Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. I do feel like I feel like I've said this to you before as well. So I feel like for you, it's like saying that I feel like there could be better opportunities for you work-wise. So yeah, I almost feel like there could be better opportunities work-wise, is what I'd say to you. It's like that does not mean that you have to leave your current career, by the way. I just feel like there could be like more raises or more promotions where you are right now. This does not represent not needing to leave to me. So again, I feel like it's saying you don't have to leave where you are right now, but I feel like it's saying that you do maybe have to make some sort of change here with the Eight of Swords. Ten of Pentacles is success, so I feel like there is success coming in for you here, and so that's what I'd say with the Ten of Pentacles. But it's like the Eight of Swords is saying, like, do not limit yourself in your work situation, and like ask for raises or promotions if you want one, or make sure even with the Ten of Pentacles, you could be making sure that you're taking advantage of learning opportunities as well. So that looks good. Kiara B, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what's next for me? Any reason why I was born on 11/11? Kiara B, Eight of Pentacles, work. So I feel like there's definitely something new coming in. Three of Swords, separation from work. Obviously, we already know that's happened. So Eight of Pentacles, definitely more money. This is material success on the horizon. And is there any reason why you're born on 11/11? Probably not, but you have the Nine of Wands for that. So it's saying that you are perseverant and you are not going to give up. So I feel like you're not going to give up on things that you want, is what I'd say to you. The die, hey, by the way, the die is cast. If you have a question, please pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Yanni, thank you for the super chat. If you have a question, please pop it in down below. I will be happy to answer it. Jennifer Fabian, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, I currently reside in Southern Ontario. Do you see me relocating to BC for work? If you want to, yes, definitely. Ten of Wands is kind of like a choice. It says, it's up to you. And so but this is yes, basically. To me, I consider tens to be cards of moving in the first place, and the Ten of Wands is releasing a burden. Ten of Cups being super happy, getting something you want. Ten of Cups to me is fortune after difficulty as well. But yeah, like I said, you have a choice, justice. So I feel like you have a choice, but I feel like you just need to need to do it with the justice card here, is what I would say to you, Jennifer. So yeah, I feel like you just need to do it, no doubt about it. Betsy, thank you for the super chat. Betsy, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Ara, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can you tell me what's up with the guilt trip messages being sent, please, Chris? I'm almost to the point of zero Fs given. I'd say strength. Yeah, I feel like you just need to be strong at this time with the guilt trip messages. I usually block people but like that, as I did this evening. So that's usually what I do there. But that's what I'd say there. For career, you have the moon. I feel like you need to face some fears in career. But I don't know. I feel like there's about to be more abundance coming in for you. So I do feel like there's about to be an increase in your abundance with the Empress card. Yeah. Ace of Swords, I feel like you need to go for what you want. I feel like there's success coming in for you, though. That looks really good. A Ortiz, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, court ruled final decision yesterday. Have to transfer some court stuff over to San Jose. Will I have to take some time off from new job to handle this? The Magician, I would say no. Magician says you can do whatever you want, literally. So it says that you will be able to, kind of wiggle this around any which way you can. You have the Page of Wands. I feel like this will be fine for you. So I would say no to you. I feel like things are going to work out in the situation. Six of Cups, happiness. So, yeah, I feel like there will be a turnaround here for you. So I would say no. I feel like this is going to, for the most part, I would say no to you. All right, Sebs, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it, as always. What action will a Saggy take towards me? Nine of Pentacles, being single. Knight of Swords, fast action. I would be more open. I would flirt more, is what I'd say to you. But this would be fast action towards you, running towards you, basically. Yeah, it could be a love offer. Maybe this is just that they're single now. That they are single and they are going to take, or you are single and they're going to take action. But I feel like there will be communication here and an offer with that Page of Cups, no doubt about it. All right, Stunning Casey, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, should I go to an all-day business planning meeting tomorrow? Good exposure, or get a ton of work done. Current job. Meetings are useless, is what I'm going to say to you, Casey. I'd say any meeting over 45 minutes long is useless. People check out. I don't understand these corporations that do that, but let's see. Bunch of people trying to justify their job. Ridiculous. All right, Casey. Enough chitter-chatter. Let's get this going, right? I always babble in your readings. All right, Casey. Six of Pentacles, Judgment, and Ten of Swords. This would be work, is what I'd say to you. Six of Pentacles, working on your own thing here, Casey, with the Six of Pentacles. Judgment could be a meeting, but really it's like, what do you want to do, is what the Judgment says, because it's your inner calling, Casey. Ten of Swords says you will feel like dying if you go to this meeting, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I feel like it would keep you stuck. So what's work? Seven of Swords, let go of your fears. Knight of Swords, work. So I would say, I feel like you should work on your own, is what I'd say, or work on your own stuff. No doubt about it. Rita, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, court canceled for tomorrow. What's going on? Eight of Wands. I feel like you will receive communication here. Ace of Cups could be like an offer of a settlement, or could just be news, or it could be more information coming in a situation, is what I would say here. So I feel like there's, this would be like paperwork, what do they call that? Like filings in the situation, things like that is what I would say to you. And just quick movement. Ace of Cups could be a settlement. This could be very good. This is a good card. So I feel like this could be good for you, Rita. Henry Dickerson, thank you again for the super chat. Henry, if you have another question, definitely pop it in down below. I will be happy to answer it. Crumsy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Resolve tested at work and home. I'm feeling strong. Nine of Wands, you are strong. Yes, is what I'd say to you. The High Priestess, trust your intuition, but the Nine of Wands says you are not giving up. So, yes, I feel like you are not giving up at this time. You have the Five of Pentacles, feeling like if you need support, I would say there are probably people you can lean on around you, so I would definitely do that. But Nine of Wands, I feel like you are not giving up. Brian Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Former work associate came out of the dark. Can I trust him? Magician, Four Cups. I would say yes, actually, is what I would say to you. Keep your head on straight, but I would say yes to you. No doubt about it. There, Brian. Four of Pentacles, King of Wands. I would say yes. I just wanted to double check that, Brian, but I would say yes. I feel like you can trust them. Magician goes both ways, but I really feel like it's just saying, like, focus and, make sure you're not missing anything obvious, but I would say yes to you. Four of Pentacles, stability. King of Wands is a trustworthy business person, is what I'd say to you. Six of Wands, success, so I'd say yes. I would say yes. Kenzie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I get out of legal problems? Nine of Cups, wishes. I would say kind of is what I'd say to you. I feel like whatever this situation is probably isn't going to be as bad as you thought it was, but are you really going to get out of it? Probably not. I always tell people, it's like Saturn retrograde. It's like we're not going to get out of anything with Saturn retrograde for the most part. We're not going to get away with anything that we do. Doesn't matter what it is. So probably not. But will it be as bad as you think? No, definitely not. Probably be way easier. Nine of Cups says there will be a favorable outcome. So I feel like you have nothing to worry about there. And you have the Ten of Pentacles. Look at this. Fortune after difficulty, happiness, good things coming in for you, stability. So yeah, I feel like things are going to go fine for you, Kenzie. No doubt about it. Alex Salazar, thank you for the super chat. You say cards for the rest of the week. You have the Ten of Wands here. And the moon, I would say, Alex, get out of your head. But you have the 10 of Wands. I feel like you're releasing burdens at this time. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, I feel like there's like a turnaround coming in for you as well. So I feel like there is a turnaround going on there for you. So that's that. Can you just ban him again, please? Thank you. Deja, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, feeling a connection at work. He's young. Is it real? Two of Swords, Deja, in the Four of Swords. I would sleep on it, is what I would say to you here. I would say, I don't know, it could be like a lot of competition or conflict, Deja, is what I'd say to you here. So I would say, no, here is what I'd say to you, Deja. I don't like those cards, if I'm being honest with you. So, I'm not a big fan. Not a fan. Stunning KC, thank you for the super chat. Stunning KC says we are doing a collective. So, we are going to do a collective right now. And I am going to timestamp it. So, for everybody that is here... for everybody that's here in the collective, we have the Page of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So I feel like for everybody that's here in the collective, some of you could have obviously had a relationship where somebody walked away from you. I feel like that person is spying on you right now or probably watching you, collective. So some of you could be being watched or spied on from someone around you. For others, this could be that for some of you, this could be another person spying on you. Could be like a past friend or something like that here as well that is spying on you. I also feel for others this could be like a communication coming in for you. So I feel like a lot of you could be having a communication coming in here, and it could have you like taking a deeper look at a relationship as well. And it's kind of a weird message I'm getting. So I do feel like for some of you it could be like a friend of somebody you're dating is like, you know, telling you something about the person you're dating or something like that. I would be careful. You know, I've been saying this for weeks. Be careful of third-party situation, or not third-party situations. Obviously, be careful of that, but be careful of like third-party information. You know, it's like the telephone game where you hear from a friend of a friend of a friend, you know, and their uncle that something happened. You know, it's like I would take that information with a grain of salt. Next, for the collective, you have the Page of Cups and the World. I feel like some of you could be dating here. This could be a long distance relationship. It seems like everybody's getting long distance stuff. I blame it on Jupiter in Sagittarius. So some of you could be dealing with long distance love. For others, this could just be new love coming in. The World to me is a card of dating. The Page of Cups, a love offer coming in. Could be a water sign, could be any sign, of course. Here, you also have fire showing up here as well, and air, actually. So yeah, you have pretty much everything almost showing up here if you're looking for love. For others, this could be a job offer at a distance, or it could be an offer to travel. There's, of course, a lot of travel going on this year as well. So I feel like a lot of people could be traveling or moving with these two cards in the collective. And finally, we have the Page of Wands and the Star. I feel like a lot of you are going towards a wish. You're moving towards something you wish for, something that you want. So I feel like a lot of you could be moving towards a wish, or you are moving towards more fulfillment in your life with the Star. This could be any type of fulfillment in your life. It could be love, could be money, could be business, could be anything that is fulfilling to you. But the Page of Wands, to me, the Page of Wands is kind of like the first time you are setting off on a journey on your own. To me, the Page of Wands, if there was ever a card that would represent like moving out of your parents' house for the first time, Page of Wands. It's like stepping out into the world. Right here, the world. So I feel like some of you could be like stepping out into the world. You could be making a major separation away from some sort of comfort zone as well. It might not be you leaving your parents, but it could be like you leaving a job that you've been comfortable with for a long time, moving towards true fulfillment, maybe doing your own thing, or maybe you're leaving a relationship for another relationship or whatever. But I feel like I do feel like a major transition here that leads to a wish. So collective, overall, very positive. So thank you again, KC. I really appreciate it. Minnow Amanda, thank you for the super chat. How much do you make me laugh? A lot, because when you posted that, I don't know if you saw, but I almost lost it here on my stream. So thank you. Yes, a lot. Mo Dolly, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, card for my Sagittarius husband. 7 of Pentacles, death, a transformation. So I feel like some sort of change in work or a turnaround in work. Some sort of change is what I'm going to say here. So I feel like some sort of work change or something like that going on with these two cards is what I'm going to say to you. It's like he's almost like setting himself free with this Eight of Swords. So I feel like he's being set free in some way here is what I'm going to say to you. But I like it. Hey, the die is cast. If you have a question, make sure to pop it in down below. By the way, I saw your super chat but never saw a question. So that's that. Where was Lakeisha? Lakeisha, thank you for the super chat. You say, do Do you see EW? I'm not sure. Lakeisha, if you have a question, could you clarify your question down below for me? That would be great. So definitely pop it in down below, and I will be happy to answer it. All right. So that's that. Kim Lovejoy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, I'm their nanny. Their thoughts on me. I feel like they think that you are very stern, but 9 of Pentacles, fair. So I like that. And King of Swords, a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. 9 of Pentacles, very good card. Fancy. So they probably think that you're fancy. Yeah, 3 of Wands. I feel like you could actually take more control in this situation if you wanted to. 6 of Swords, I feel like they feel that you're an improvement as well. So I like that. Yeah, I feel like it looks good. Yeah, very stable. Probably a stabilizing force as well, Kim. So very positive stuff is what I'd say to you. AIS, whoever you are, thank you for the super chat. You say, can you give me a message for a house move or owning a home? Do you see a new partner for me? Oh, for a move, yes. I definitely feel like you will be moving. The tower. The tower literally represents a move. So I feel like whoever you are out there, I feel like you are moving, no doubt about it. For love, you have the Fool. I feel like you need to take a leap of faith. I feel like you can have love like that. So I feel like you need to get out there and date with the Fool. It is my dating card. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords, too much independence. It's saying you need to open up to something new, is what I'd say there. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, get out there. Put the work in. The die is cast. Thank you again for the super chat. Should I stay single? I would say no. 3 of Pentacles says you should be working on a team with somebody. So, no. I feel like you should get out there and date and find somebody. Lovers. So, no, is what I'm going to say to you. Lakeisha, thank you again for the super chat. You say, Virgo, do you see someone coming into my life? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, probably a water sign. Look at this. Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is your knight in shining armor. So it is just somebody who comes in and sweeps you off your feet. Queen of Cups, changing direction of love. So yeah, definitely love. Probably a water sign coming in for you is what I'm going to say there. Let me refresh this, people, real quick. And hold on one second. Kim Lovejoy, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, any big money wins in the next 2 months at club? 3 of Cups celebration. 8 of Pentacles would be money. So I'd say yes. I feel like it's possible. And again, I pretty much tell everybody no. So, but I would say yes. I wouldn't count on it. As always, gambling's gambling. But yes, these are very good cards, if I do say so myself. April, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for Casey, since she always gives us a collective. Yes. Casey, you have a pay it forward card. So you have the 6 of Cups here and the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like there is some sort of financial change for you, Casey. Could be a new offer for a job or a new offer for work with the Ace of Pentacles. 6 of Cups, happiness. I feel like there's new happiness coming in here for you with the 6 of Cups. So I love it, Casey. And April, thank you for doing that. I really appreciate it. Donna McCall, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, not looking to, but do you see moving home in 2019? You have the Devil and the Ace of Wands. I feel like you could if you wanted to, is what I'd say, especially if you feel pulled towards it. The Devil is just like needing to separate away from where you are right now, so it could represent needing to change, actually. And the Ace of Wands is a new beginning, so I'd say if you want to, I feel like you will. So, kind of. Yeah, 10 of Cups, moving, so yeah, I'd say yes. Deja, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Feeling anxious about money. Is a new job coming? Yes, definitely, Deja. Best card in the deck, the Sun. So I feel like there's happiness and celebration coming in for you. Chariot, I feel like there will be a victory here for you, Deja. So yes, big time, definitely, no doubt about it. All right. Megan, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, situation with my ex and son, will there be justice? I feel like you need to be patient here. The Empress, I would say yes to you. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is like being defensive, but I mean, probably for good reason. And 7 of Wands is also a card of conviction as well. So I feel like the more sure of yourself that there will be justice, then there will. I mean, 7 of Wands, that's literally what the 7 of Wands means. The more sure of yourself that you are, that something is going to happen, it will happen. So that's what I'd say here. But I would say yes. King of Cups, return of something. So, Megan, yes, I would say yes. But I do feel like it might take a little bit of time. You might have to be patient with that Temperance card. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Readings with Ali, thank you for the super chat. You say, just for clarity, am I through? Yeah, I would say yes. Justice for you so I would say yes. Strength, I feel like you are strong through this situation. So, but I would say yes. So I would say yes. I feel like you are through with that situation. All right, people. I think I'm all caught up here. I think so. So. All right, if I have not answered your question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Lakeisha, I just answered your question. The answer, by the way, was yes, probably a water sign. You had the Knight of Cups and something else. I would just take the thing at the bottom and drag it back like maybe like 8 minutes or so, but I just answered you like right when you posted it the first time. So whenever that was in the chat, I don't know. But just go back and listen to it. But it was very positive, Lakeisha, so yes. No doubt about it. Blessed Mercy, hello. Do you see my financial situation changing? Yeah, I feel like you need to get out of your head, but I would say yes, for sure. Kendry, what is up? You say, may you pull a card for me, please? Yes. Will I do well in the independent program I'm going to? Any changes? I would say yes. You have the Queen of Swords, which is like self-sufficient energy. So I would say yes, I feel like you will do well. Sandy Rose, thank you so much, Sandy. And you have the 2 of Wands, Sandy. I'm pulling you a card anyway. So I feel like you are taking back your personal power here, Sandy. This could also be a trip or some sort of change that you're going through right now that is positive. So I do like that. Esmeralda, thank you. I really appreciate it. Samuel, Sophie and I, what do you think? Samuel, you have the Ace of Swords. I feel like this is the truth. So this is the card of victory, good things. This is a card of there needing to be communication in a situation, but overall, a victory. So very positive is what I'm going to say to you. Petka, you say, will I reconcile? I would say no, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I would say no. Even though this is the 4 of Wands, which is marriage, I would say no. You have the 5 of Cups, I would say no. I don't like it. Christina Nava, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, cards for the weekend. You have the Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. I would say, look at all this past sadness here. And the Knight of Pentacles, stability, Page of Pentacles. I feel like this is what, I feel like this is what I always say to you. Or maybe not, but I feel like very step-by-step improvements for you here with these 2 cards. So I feel like very step-by-step improvements coming in, even this weekend. I feel like you need to focus on what you really want. 7 of Cups. Everybody gets this card right now. So I feel like you just need to focus on exactly what you want here. But, yeah, Knight of Wands, I feel like things are about to speed up in your life. It looks good, is what I'd say to you. Lone Siege, I would say no. I feel like there's new love coming in for you. I feel like this person was a stepping stone soulmate for you, basically. Mo Yo, card for your current situation. Hermit, I feel like somebody is closed off in this situation, not opening up. So I feel like there needs to be more, like, open energy going on here, no doubt about it. For Nicole, you say, will I get my new car I want next month? Yeah, I feel like if you want it. So I'd say yes. To you, yes, is what I'd say, no doubt about it. Passionate Butterfly, I would say yes, so yes. Scorp 444, will I go to court this year? Yes, if you want to. So I would say yes, of course. Deja, I did answer your second super chat. It was very positive, by the way. So it was the sun and something else. I can't remember what the other card was, but it was good. So definitely a job coming in for you. No doubt about it. I answered Rosa, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Rosa, I answered you right at the, you said, what did R think about my text message? Was it that one, Rosa? Because I did answer that. It's probably, oh, or was it the other one? Oh, no, that was from last night. No, Rosa, I don't see it, but Rosa, just ask your question down below. Don't worry about it. I will make sure to answer you. Mark, thank you. And Mark, you have the 9 of Swords. What's going on with you? And the Queen of Swords. Look at that. Crazy. Natalia, card for my current situation. You have the Moon. I'd say get out of your head. I think you need to face your fears as well. Simone, Wheel of Fortune, I would say yes, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, Rosa, just post your question down below. I'll definitely answer you. Elizabeth, will I get new, or is the old one coming back? New love is what I'd say to you. Yeah, Yeo Shing, what is up, by the way? Yeo is in the house, finally. Although he is late. How dare he? Right. Alright. Yeah, Mr. Shing, exactly. We are going to wait for Rosa. Simply, Casey, will my current contract turn into something permanent? Yes. 3 cups. Sonia, will I do great in my new job? Yes. What's up, Yeo? Thank you for being here. Rosa, thank you. Should I go out tonight? I would say yes. I feel like you should go out tonight. 6 of Cups, happiness, fun, and also a card for the rest of the week. You have the Ace of Pentacles, so really good positive card. Could be like a work offer coming in, or could just be very stable finances with this card here. So a lot of good stuff with that Ace of Pentacles. I definitely like that a lot. So thank you, Rosa. Diane, I would say yes. I feel like you will win. Cunning. Alexis, I don't even see your question, honestly, so, but feel free to post your question down below. I will answer one more question. Why not? Sonia, thank you for the kind words. I really appreciate it. Deja, I feel like there will be an offer here for you, so I would say yes. Deja, you have the Sun, but really good card. So that says things are going to go really, really well for you. So that's what I'd say to you. But Eric Yanes. Eric, what is up, Eric? Eric, you have the 4 Wands. I feel like there's a commitment coming in for you. This could be love coming in for you. Could also just be some sort of celebration coming in for you as well. No doubt about it. Kaylee, I feel like you're probably going to walk away from this. I feel like there will be sadness. But yeah, I feel like there's going to be a breakup here. I felt it before I even pulled cards, Kaylee. So I feel like there's going to be a breakup here. I always tell people, if you're asking me about it, then you should probably leave. You know, that's probably the right answer, especially if you're thinking it. But I feel like you don't stay just because you've been together for a long time, you know. That's what I'd say to you. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like somebody's going to run away here from this situation, if I'm being honest with you. Fairy Dust, you have the 8 of Wands, so fast positive changes coming in for you. But I don't see Alexis's question, so I'm going to cut this off here. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will, of course, be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So thank you, everybody, and have a good night.